Yeah, it's good. Yes, yes, yes. Glad to see you all gathered up to come hear me talk this evening. So good. Yes. One of the cool beats. Man like beats. Bringing the heat. Ain't trying to get a strike. I'm trying to get a strike, man. It's just like YouTube is strict. Go and show content on pull up, man. It's not so much YouTube, but YouTube, there's a lot of content creators like put copyrights on their stuff, man. You're like, man, careful what you use. Really careful. But think about it. Think about it. Think for a moment, okay? Yes, people. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man. Anthony Mackin, what's good, brother? Toby Bartlett, big up. Souza. Pete, I heard you want to be a part of that 100 men with that Lily girl attacked you. It was you tagged me that madness. She was getting lit up, man. She was just getting lit up. I don't know, man. And like when you look at her, she just looks like a regular girl. Quite pretty. She's just like a regular girl, but she's like getting GANGBANGED out, and she's good with it. She's good with it, man. I don't know. Phil Larkin was good. Yeah, man. Boxing, man. Like, what's up with Gervonta Davis? We need to start with Gervonta Davis. It's 14th of December fight date with Lamont Roach, the 130-pound WBA champion, has been postponed, not cancelled, but they're saying postponed until later 2025. Now, skeptics, PBC critics, they're running wild on these internet streets. They're running wild. Now, they're saying that the venue on the site doesn't have no record of the fight happening. And Dan Raphael, he's saying, yeah, the venue is not available or there's issues with the venue. What issues can there really be with the venue? Big up Toby Bartlett. You hire the venue, you use the venue. These narratives come out when something's not right, yeah? I think what's closer to the truth is Tank wants to be compensated for turning down a bag load of money against Conor Ben. A bag load of money from the public investment fund. He's turned down a lot of money. This fight's come around. He's asking what the number is, and he doesn't like the money. He don't like the money. They're not going to pay him exorbitant sums of money for fighting Lamont Roach. That appears to be a feasible explanation of what's gone on with Tank. And he's only fought once this year. This is no good for his career. There's no reason for Tank not to be fighting twice a year. The other fight he had was against Martin. What was his name? What's his first name? Frank Martin. Disposed of him with relatively ease, and he should be back in the ring. And it's not happening. I don't know what to say. I mean, has Tank brought some of this on himself? Is the question. Has Tank brought some of this on himself? By perhaps looking for the easiest way around navigating the boxing landscape? Perhaps so, Tank. Perhaps you have brought this on yourself. Perhaps you have brought this on yourself. Or is that unfair? Is that an unfair judgment? Is that unfair? Is that unreasonable? Am I being unreasonable? I don't think so. I don't think so, Tank. I don't think it's unreasonable. Where is Al Heyman? What is happening? Did Jamal Charlo say Al Heyman is ill? We've all got to fend for ourselves. What is going on right now? What is Leonard doing? What capacity is Leonard working for Tank? What is he doing? What's his role? Sam Watson. What's happening with Sam Watson? How come Sam Watson hasn't been elevated to do more than just walking around the ring with his sons? How much cards have the PBC had this year? It can't be more than 4 or 5. What's the number? If you guys could put the number in the chat, I'd appreciate that. But an accurate number, not a guess. A resource number. I'll look it up in a minute myself. It can't be more than 4. Right, we had the Tim Zoo card, yeah? We had that one. Tim got his ass whooped. And No Limit bankrolled the cash into that one, right? They bankrolled the cash. Can't be more than 4 or 5 cards, in all truth. No, I'm not subscribing to TNT Sports. I'm not subscribing to Sky. Like, not being funny, yeah? I was considering getting Sky, but their cards are not good enough. The cards are not good enough. And TNT, they're good with some domestic cards, but I'm not throwing out the rest of the money. Not that I can't afford it, but I don't just throw money out there like that. I don't. You know? I don't just throw money out there. Yeah, I'm just waiting for all right. I should have probably started my computer again before I started this stream. It's gonna clog up on me, isn't it? Yeah, it probably is. So how much did Tank ask for? Or are they just? I mean, like it's Rick Glazer, isn't it? It's normally Rick. He sets the cat amongst the pigeons, does Rick? Because Rick, like you know what Rick plays on? Rick plays on the fact that a lot of people are not happy with a lot of the fights that the PBC have messed up, the inactivity, the arrogance of some of the fighters. Al Heyman doesn't speak. They don't have a representative to explain the things they're doing. They don't. And Rick plays on the frustrations of people who are a little disgruntled with the PBC. And he'll just put out anything he wants. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Like the pay-per-view sold one copy and stuff like that. You're thinking, well, it didn't sell one. It didn't sell 5 copies. It sold more than that. You know, and I don't trust the guy. I don't trust him. And as much as I get frustrated with the PBC, I can't do what some people do, like just take Rick's word as gospel. Don't trust him. You know why I don't trust Rick Glazer? I had a dialogue with him, and it's the reason he blocked me from off Twitter. I explained to Rick that Tyson Fury, I can't remember what the discussion was about, is a convicted PED taker. He tested positive after he fought Christian Hammer months previously before he fought Vladimir Klitschko. And you know what this FUCKER said to me? Well, I'm not sure about that. I tend to follow what Boxrec say. Oh, I said, what do you mean you follow what Boxrec say? You follow what you can say. Boxrec ain't no doping agency, Rick. And then I got into it with him, and then he blocked me. He blocked me. This guy, just a weirdo. He's a I don't know. He's a weirdo, man. See, the thing with me, I tell you what, I'm a little different to a lot of these people who upload. You see, they can have a common enemy, yeah, and someone like Rick comes along to validate their hatred for this person, yeah, and they'll literally team up with Rick because of their hate. Because no, I don't do it. I'm not teaming up with Rick because I don't like the PBC. A lot of people that I don't like Rick Glazer. I don't like him. I don't like Rick Glazer. I don't like him. He's a fraud. And any bad news about the PBC, he always exaggerates it. You know what I mean? And to me, I don't see the point of that, man. Like, just stick to the facts, Rick. Yeah, Rick with a silent P, big up tone. Yeah, indeed. I don't like the guy. I don't like him. How much cards have they had this year, people? Don't trust him. Untrustworthy dude. He tells you there's no way I'm a racist because I've got a black white. I don't care if he's a racist. I'm never. I don't ask people about. I'm not interested about that. But that's the stuff he used to say online. It's just stupid crap. You know what I mean? Oh, I go by what Boxrec said. Why? What did they say? He received a retroactive ban. You idiot. But anything to back up Bob Arum, he'll run with it. And like the people who support him, they can see all this, but you know what people do? Because they want to get out him and then this and that, they blind themselves to the truth. He just backs up Bob Arum and all his bull crap. He backs up anything Bob Arum says. I'll tell you what, American boxing is it's untidy blood. It's untidy. You know what I mean? It's untidy. Unsavory characters in there, man. Big up Souza. Phil Larkin. The only fight he's looking for next month is Zerdo versus CBS the day before my birthday. Yeah, that's a good fight, that is, you know. Souza says Tank is demanding too much money, too much moolah. Phil Larkin, I think we're going to have to accept that Tank isn't going to fight anyone good anytime soon. You know what the problem with Tank is, yeah? He's played himself, yeah? He had his promoter saying, we're not going to mess with Lomachenko a few times. And then when him and Floyd fell out, not the last time, before, Floyd said, yeah, we're going to match him with Lomachenko. And Tank started panicking, throwing his toys out the pram. And now when they've decided to wait out Lomachenko when they think he's right for the taking, Lomachenko said, no, I'm good. I'm good, Tank. I'm good. And, hey, it's a duck, but it's a good duck. It's a good duck. I'm glad he did it. Well, I'm not. Let me not say that. I wanted to see the fight. Let me not say that. 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 Anthony Mackin, Gervonta Davis, Bomber Clark. I'll pay attention when he fights someone who can actually put up a decent fight. Yeah, I mean, like, Lamont is a decent boxer, but he sure doesn't have the firepower to keep Tank off. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's all about power, but he's not that good a boxer. Slevin, don't even care about Tank anymore. Sweet Science, what's up? Big up. You know, the PBC is just weird. Like, I see Keith Thurman a lot talking. Right, you're on videos talking. You're at events. You're talking. Are you fighting? Have you retired? What's going on, Keith? What's going on? Slevin says, let me know if Tank fights an elite fighter. Big up, Slevin. Sweet Science, Tank from the Mayweather school of fight smarter, not harder. You see, big up Sweet Science. You know what I mean? I appreciate, you know what I mean, your frustrations. But Tank fought Cotto, Pacquiao, Canelo, Zab Judah, Corrales, Marquez, Oscar, unbeaten Ricky Hatton, Philip Endo, big power puncher, who's knocking everything out. DeMarcus Cooley was a good opponent. Baldomir, multiple weight champion Baldomir. Arturo Gatti. I don't think, you know, like Tank's resume reads the same as Mayweather. I understand a lot of people don't like Floyd's career. They might think he should have fought this person and that person and it didn't happen. But Floyd has bodies, man. Floyd has credible bodies, a body of work, which I don't see like how I compare Gervonta's output to Floyd's. I don't think I'd compare that. Red or Dead, like and subscribe. Tell them, rude boy. Tell them. Anthony Mack, and I'm just going through the PBC fighters roster right now. Hands up if you actually thought that Andre Berton was still an active fighter. I see him on Andre Ward's channel the other day with Andre Darrell. And they were basically talking about what was the topic? I think when they you know, when they had like neurological issues after fights, you know what I mean, like buzzed and hurt and stuff, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was quite deep. You know what I mean? It was like one of them. So you want to be a boxer type of deals? Yeah, it was hard. You know what I mean? Souza, like big up the team, like up the team to get people in here. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hit the like. I demand you hit the like. I'm just not gonna have you guys disrespecting me not hitting them. Just not gonna have it. I demand you hit the like. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to refresh the thing and it says 3 likes and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? Nah. You know you're playing me if you do that. You're playing me. You're playing me. Your whole crew is soprano. Now you're playing me like an effing piano. Let's see how much likes. 13 likes. Man, there's 40 young people in here, man. Just play me out, bro. Just play me. Play me like a chump. So good. Maybe I don't deserve more likes. All right, let's get back to the serious business of talking boxing. You had the Canelo versus Berlanga card, Souza. You had Tim Tszyu. No, I'm talking that. No, from what we're talking the Amazon deal. How much times did Canelo fought on the Amazon deal? Once. One fight. Tank versus Martin, Frank. Tim Tszyu. Was Fundora part of the Amazon deal? No, it wasn't. I don't think it was. Souza, he thinks it's about 4. Anthony Mackin have a lot of 40-somethings on their roster. They got some old ass fighters there. Rusty, old, inactive fighters. Yeah. Tone says the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Monks play that game. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You know what I mean? 100%. Rick is a slime ball. Toby Bartlett. Rick works with Oscar, so Oscar can do no wrong, but Eddie wouldn't deal with him. So Oscar is amazing, and Eddie is an ish ass. Doesn't work like that, Rick. Yeah, I agree, Toby. LT, he's not interested in Tank. Man, Tank, man, I don't understand what's happening. You can't get an opponent there. LT, Keith does more talking than fighting. His inactivity has been ridiculous. 100%. Slevin E. PBC supposedly 900 mil in debt. Oof, 900 mil. Lord of mercy. that back end money ain't gonna pay up 900 mil, son. 900 mil? Wow. LT can't compare Floyd and Tank. Laughing my ass off. Nah, there's no comparison at all. No comparison. No comparison. Tone said, we've been having this conversation about Tank for many years now. His fans are more than content with it too. I don't get his fans. I don't get his fans, man. I don't get his fans. Strange bunch of boxing fans. Tank Davis fans. Anthony Mackin. Keith Thurman's last fight was in 2022. Before that, 2019. He will come back if someone is stupid enough to pay him stupid money to fight. I never really liked him as a boxer. Another padded record boxer. Can't argue with that. He was supposed to fight Tim Tszyu earlier this year, wasn't he? Remember, he called Tim Kazoo, and he did all the corny shit, doing all the corny shit at the press conference, then pulled out. And hasn't even been mentioned in a fight since then. Then you got Errol Spence. What happened to Errol Spence? Wasn't Errol Spence in the club, bottle full of bub, mug, and what you need if you're into doing drugs? Yeah. Well, what happened to Errol Spence? In the club with 50. Feeling my daddy, feeling my flow. Feeling my daddy when I could have crashed my Lambo. Errol in the club, you know. Errol in the club. Talking about he's going to fight again. I ain't even checked for that spur, you know. You know something, right? I deliberately don't put a lot of PBC stories on my uploads. You know why? Because people say, oh, you're just hating, you're hating. That's why I don't put them up. Because a lot of them are just negative stories. They're negative. And what am I going to be doing? Posting them up there, just trying to spin something positive on it. That's why I ignore a lot of it. I ignore a lot of it. When Marcus Brown was thumping up the girl, let me put it up. I won't put it up. When Tank gets into them, I don't put a lot of it up. I don't put a lot of it up. Because it's just negative. It's negative. Got to keep it real. I got to go to bed early, you know that, because I'm flipping the builders coming around early. But, you know, they need to fix this flipping ceiling up, man. Me no have no choice. Me no have no choice. Okay, I'm early. They're going to be here about 7:30 or something, like 7, 8. They was here about 8 o'clock. I told them, can you come a bit later Saturday morning? No, man, got to do chumming it. Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, man. I don't like getting up early Saturday morning. Errol Spence is a party boy, isn't he? He's a party boy. What was he? Party or club? I think he was just enjoying himself. But he's a boxer, isn't he? Like he's talking about fighting for a world title. How much time did they try to schedule this Fundora fight? And then now we see you flipping, getting drunk, falling out. Come on, man. I mean. Okay, Malachi's got a video about it. Errol Spence's shocking night out sparks doubt about his boxing career, let's say. Wow. Talking about that was from 2018 with the rapper Yellow Beezy or whoever it is. It's dysfunctional. It's very dysfunctional, man. Sweet Science, that was Pretty Boy. No. Koto was not Pretty Boy. Koto was not Pretty Boy. Canelo was not Pretty Boy. Marquez was Pretty Boy. Manny wasn't Pretty Boy. Floyd got some good wins, man. I mean, like Madonna, not Pretty Boy. Floyd got some good wins. Floyd got some good wins. You know, a lot of people don't want to say it. They don't want to admit it because he's not likable. Of course he's not likable. Floyd, you know what I mean? Listen, Floyd got mad ability, bro. Floyd got mad skills, bro. People trying to finish all about it. But Floyd didn't do finish up. Floyd did the high guard, walk people down. You know what I mean? He had good footwork. You know what I mean? Yeah, he had different, all different types of ways to stop punishment, man. He didn't just fight one way. Floyd had skills, man. Floyd had mad skills. Yeah, mad skills. Big up Lisa Bells. Stewarty. Yeah. Hey, my man. Beats the bars. Big up. Yeah, man. Big up, big up. Vigilant Williamson. He says Mayweather influenced this era, but modern boxers take it to a whole new, worse level. Plus, Floyd was later in his career with broken hands when he started to be choosy on who he fought. Yeah. Hey, all I know, yeah, all I know, people can critique Floyd, yeah, but Keith Thurman, Tank, Errol, Spence, all the rest of them, you're nowhere near in that guy's league as a fighter. Nowhere near. Big up, man. Anthony Mack and Mayweather, love him or hate him, beat 23 world champions. That is a solid body of work. Of course it is. And like, he had a lot of hate. Like, Manny Stewart used to hate Floyd, man. I remember when he fought Baldomir. And Manny picked him to lose the fight on HBO. And when Floyd beat him, I don't like the way you fight. There's no way you can go fight Oscar fighting like that. What this, that, and that. Yo, you said he was going to lose. You said he was going to lose, and he watched him on the scorecards. Sweet Science says fans of Canelo Tank are upset with Riyadh season. Duckers getting exposed. Wow. That's crazy, brother. The people like bigging up Tank. See, Tank's standing up against Turkey, and now he's throwing his prem. not even throwing his toy. He's throwing his prem. You know what I mean? He's just throwing his pram all about the place. He's not throwing toys out of the pram. He's just throwing a pram. Yeah. Floyd is. I mean, Tank is not Canelo, and even Canelo is running out of ways to rob the bank, isn't he? So you think you were tough, but you know, like me. All right, people. All right. Hey, listen, man. Canelo, he might be able to survive the drought without Turkey's assistance. Tank, you struggling, bruh. You struggling. You struggling, son. They ain't got the money. They don't get site fees over there. They don't get site fees. Tank, you're not a Showtime no more. They're not paying up no site fees. Al's got to find all the money to fund them cars. That's why No Limit, Tim's people, had to fund the card in Orlando. There's no site fees there, Tank. You think these Amazon people ain't no mugs? You don't think Amazon bought the PBC on after Showtime and HBO and Fox bailed out? What you think they're gonna just be throwing? Nah, dog. Yeah, just give them all the money they want, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Tank can fight Lamont Roach in the prime time slot. Just give him the money, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Wise up. Wise up. Wise up. Ain't no dumbness. Ain't no one that dumb out here, bruh. Surely. Ain't no one that dumb. Yeah. No site fees there, bro. No site fees. How much cards? 4 for the year? That's because there's no site fees, bruh. Or is it rights fees? No rights fees, should I say. Yeah. They're not buying the rights for their cards. They're not buying them. They're not buying no rights fees. They're not giving up the bread, bruh. They've got the bread. Amazon got enough though. Amazon got mad money. They're just not coughing it up. Just not coughing it up, bruh. They've got the bread, but it's not a good investment. That's how they see that. They're not stupid. They're not stupid, bro. They want Tank fighting. I mean, like, see, the thing is, they've done nothing to make them give up rights fees. They're not putting on the fights people want to see. The only PBC alumni who've been in fights that people have wanted to see recently is Deontay, and that's because he came off the grid. He came off the grid. People wanted to see him fight Joseph Parker, and they sure wanted to see him fight Zhang. He came off the grid. I mean, I don't even have to ask you guys in the chat. Would you give up bread for the cards they're putting on? No, no, no. You give them the money, they're going to say, well, we're going to do what we want with it. They're not going to, like, no, they're not going to provide value. See, the way Amazon are doing it, yeah, the only person who ruins their brand is the PVC. They're not going to ruin their brand, and they're not going to lose a bag full of money. Whether they've got it to spare or throw around or not, they're not giving it up, bro. They're not giving it up. They're not giving up the money. It is what it is. Not giving it up. Can't say I blame them. Can't say I blame them. Let me see what the comment section is saying. Toby, what's good? Anthony Mackin. Anthony Mackin says they no upcoming fights on their website. Wow. Alonso, so amazing. Rest in peace to Fernando Valenzuela, pitching legend, Latino legend in the majors. So I don't want to be sound ignorant because I'm not versed on these sports. That's baseball, yeah. That's baseball. Is he? Is it Dominican? Is it Dominicans into baseball like that, or is he? I don't. I've never heard of him, Alonso. I'm not gonna lie. I've never heard of him. Okay, Lisa is saying Alonso amazing. Okay, sounds like he did his thing. R.I.P. LT Rick Glazer is full of SHIT. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Horrible, 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 horrible person. Lisa says, R.I.P. Fernando Valenzuela. That's who Tank should be fighting, isn't it? Shouldn't Tank be fighting Valenzuela? But he don't want to go up to 140, does he? He probably wants to drain him. Wants to drain him. And see, if Tank takes a fight like Valenzuela, he wants to be paid like money like he was fighting Roberto Duran. Look who I'm fighting, man. He's not that good, Tank. He's not that good. He's good. It's better than Lamont Roach. You can't just keep pricing yourself out. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Gotta keep it a buck, me old pal. Gotta keep it a buck. Right, what am I doing? Right. Let's go to the chat. Souza says Zeus Fundora fight was that was his first fight. Yeah. Canelo Munguia. Oh yeah. Canelo fought Munguia. Yeah. That's it. So he's had 2 fights on there. I mean, Canelo is way older than Tank. He's fighting more than Tank, man. Tank is inactive, man. And like Lamont Roach as well. 2 fighters have become inactive. 2 fighters because of a venue. Come on now. They fought once this year, both of them. Once. You see that? You see the picture there? Turkey and your man, Nayor Inoue. Yeah. Are they going to have some news for us? Maybe not. Maybe so. Yeah. Got Turkey and Inoue. So it's one of the rebels. You know what I mean? He's cozying up with one of the rebels, the Japanese rebel. You know what I mean? But he's got Sam Goodman next, and we'll see what he's doing after that. I don't know if he's going for this Ahmadaliev fight. I don't know if it's a stylistic thing or he doesn't like the way Ahmadaliev is calling him out. Slevin E must be money laundering. Who are we talking about? LT. Oh, Anthony Mackin said, I'm wondering whether the PBC was just set up as a front to launder money for his billionaire friends through that company. It's not out of the realms of possibility. It really isn't. Yes. The poetry's in motion. What's the commotion? Rub it in your skin like lotion. Some rap bars are really whacking, right? But the beat is so good, and it's the way they say it. Isn't it? When you say it back, hey, that bar's actually trash. It's so good. Oh, sorry about that. Afro Jam said Zoo and Thurman should make an official retirement statement. I think he's did that already, hasn't he? He did that when he lost to Pacquiao. Official retirement. You know what I mean? Tank can get more money if he fights an opponent people want to see him, and it's quite simple. Yeah, of course, LT. I agree. Afro Jam, he didn't seem enthusiastic about Martezelliev winning. Who's that? Thurman. Thurman ain't fighting no Martezelliev. He ain't fighting that guy. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real, man. Like, he ain't fighting that guy. After you see Tim get ironed out like that, and he was scared to fight Tim, no. Vigilante. Tank's fans simply wish to see a human knocked out regardless of talent level. Then watch any of us in the chat versus Tank. Yeah, literally. Literally. Vigilante. Errol Spence quite literally crashed out. Oh, man. I don't know what happened to Errol, man. Don't know what happened to him. Tone says Keith Thurman 5 fights is 2016. That's less. How much is that? Flip it now. 5 fights since 2016. Yeah, the retirement's official already. Afrojan. It's official already. Slevin A. There's not a drink Errol doesn't like. Wow. Big up, Lisa. Subscribe and share. Subscribe and share. Yes, indeed. Sweet science. So, who do you think beats Tank from the Shakur, Teo, Fimo, Haney? I don't know. Maybe Tank beats them all. I don't know. But I don't like chopping it up because it's unlikely I'm going to see it. I don't like, so, I don't want to like contemplate doing fantasy, you know what I mean, matchups with Tank. You might as well do them with Roberto Duran and Benny Leonard and Henry Armstrong. The chance you're going to get any of them guys in the ring with him. LT Spence getting a title shot for doing nothing at 154 is nonsense anyway. Total nonsense. Sweet Science says Maidana won the first fight, bro. Well, that's your opinion, but he still fought him, and he gave him a rematch, didn't he? I mean, because it was you who was crashing his resume, but he still fought the guy, and then he gave him a rematch. So that's not like that kind of form is not comparable to Tank. That was the whole point. I mean, even if it was an official L, he still fought the guy. Lisa Bell, Sweet Science. Yes, big up. Oh, yeah, Lisa. Yeah, Bob threw Turkey under the bus. You see, Frank took it to him a little though. How do you know? Did you speak to anyone high up there? How do you know? It's an utter BOLLUX. Yeah, he wasn't too happy about it. Obviously, Eddie wasn't. Yeah, Bob's an idiot, man. Anthony Mack and Baldomir. Mayweather would lose to him. I've seen lawnmowers move faster than Baldomir. Hey, Baldomir beat Zab, boy. Yeah, remember he beat Zab. And Manny said he was going to beat Floyd. Hi, that. Good evening. Big man beat. Salute to the chat. Yes, indeed. Clark Kent? Lisa, you're joking. What? Clark Kent died. Oh man, like a whole NY hip hop scene just falling out. That's crazy. Wow. When you're hearing names that you're listening to from the 90s, just gone, that's crazy. Wow. He's gone, man. Dead at 58, man. Wow. Oh, well. That's mad, bro. DJ Clark Kent. Oh, man. I'm freezing up. What happened then? How did it happen? You know how it happened, Lisa? I'm trying to find some information, man. Any information there? I'm looking it up. Yeah, like look at the fights. Shakur, Zubaida, all them fights, Lisa. All them fights. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Celebrity PBC ruined too many talents. Anyone know how Clark Kent passed away? Yeah, Vigilante saying R.I.P. Clark Kent. Wow. I don't know. Wow. He broke a lot of records, man. Old school. Old school, man. WBLS. Old school. Old school. I've got some of them joints. You know what I'm saying? Clark Kent. I've got some of them joints, bro. Slevin we're doing fantasy fights with Tank, with people in his own era. That's crazy. Well, that's when you know. I tell you what, Slevin, yeah, that's when you know things are bad. When you've got to do fantasy fights with people from your own era, that's when it's bad. That's when it's really bad. That's when it's really bad. It's not. It's not a good look. Yeah. They don't look like the books are balancing, Anthony. So it could be just like, you know, a thing for the mobsters to do the tax write-offs. Oh, you saw it on Twitter, Lisa. Wow, sad. That's really sad, though, man. You gotta do fantasy fights with colon cancer. Wow, colon cancer. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. Wow. Gotta get that cholesterol down, people. Gotta get it down. You know what I mean? Gotta get that cholesterol down. Then workouts. Gotta get them workouts in. More water, exercise, and most important, you know what I mean? Smile. Yeah, Sam Jones got moneyed up bad. He was triggered. Yeah, he was triggered. So Sam Jones. Regis put him out there, man. I wonder, like, Jack Carroll's got a fight coming up, so he can't go too crazy, but he must be. Oh, you flipping snake. Bungus says cholesterol is good for you. Get rid of sugars. Okay, I mean, you're on some nutrition hack or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sam, yes, Sam. Did he swear to God? he the lies he told. He told Regis, I know Jack pretty well. He said, I like Jack. I know Jack pretty well. And while Regis was playing the thing, he said, that's when I didn't know Jack. You just said it the thing. I know Jack pretty well. You know what I mean? Crazy. Yeah, Eddie stirred it up in it. Eddie said, yeah, let's listen to it again. We need to hear it again. Slevin says Sneaky Sam. Hideout said the Snake Jones. Tom said the Sam Jones was hilarious. That must have been an awkward conversation in the car with Jack. Hey, after the fight, man, I doubt he'd be managing Jack after. Because Jack must be thinking, you snake. Sam was furious. Sam said he's gonna get the Diddy tapes out on on Regis. Regis didn't care. We'll go and put out what you gonna put. What are you gonna put out, Sam? You're gonna have to use AI. You ain't got nothing. You're gonna have to AI. You're gonna have to AI Regis. Apparently, Sam Jones didn't turn up today. He was sad about it. Oh, he wasn't at the weigh-in, yeah? Wow. Maybe Jack didn't want him there. Guzzy said Sam ain't got nothing. He just had to say something back. He's got nothing, man. The hideout, the audio playback was the highlight of the presser. It was a bore fest up until that point. Shout out to Regis. Oh, he cat amongst the pigeons stuff. Big up Lisa. Yo, Adoma's been calling out Johnny Beck for a little while now. Even when he had the interim belt. And Johnny Beck, I only fight champions. Man, shut up, man. Johnny Beck. Hype job. I remember when that. You remember? There was that crowd, man. Who was their guy before that? Remember they're hyping up Shabransky to be the new what was it? They were calling him the white murderer's road killer, Shabransky. And then was it Sullivan Barrera who broke him up? Who broke him up again? Who broke up Shabransky? And they were the same ones hyping up Johnny Beck, man. But I mean, listen, man, Johnny Beck's all right. Yeah, Lisa Bells remembers Shabransky. You remember they were hyping him up. Souza, Sam Jones is a slimy mofo. Why talk like that behind the scenes, then say you didn't say it? Come on, man. Come on, man. That was embarrassing. That was highly embarrassing. But you know what it is? It's got a big mouth. Got a big mouth, and it caught up with him. Too much talking, Sam, and it's caught up. It caught up with you. Bunga says, Okolie just logged in. You discussed Okolie going to Warren yet? Man, listen. As soon as they put Lawrence in with a puncher, when they put Lawrence in with a puncher, yeah, Lawrence is going to use the octopus tentacles, yeah, and he's going to choke. That's what he's going to do. Everyone knows it. Can someone explain my poll, yeah? How my poll 3 years ago had Lawrence Okolie beating Fabio Wardley 89%. And then when I put the poll up this week, they've got Fabio Wardley 90% on to beat Lawrence Okolie. What changed so much in them 3 years? What changed? Did any of you take part in that poll 3 years ago? What changed? One loss? Okolie only got one loss. And when I made that poll 3 years back, he was getting negative reviews. What's changed? Yeah, man. Souza, let's pray to the Lord's Turkey don't get fooled to bring Okolie to the Saudi cards. Lawrence Okolie, you know, I like that. I like that. Sweet science at Lisa. I don't know. A lot of people call out Johnny Beck, but you ducked him. Hamza might. Nah, it was Johnny Beck to listen. Hamza was ready to fight Johnny Beck on the last card where he beat Tyler Denny. They offered Johnny Beck 1.2 for him to fight Hamza, and he swerved it. He swerved it. Shabaransky. Yeah, big up Don Shabaransky. You know. He got broke up. Who broke him up again? Souza, if that was my manager, I could never trust him again after that. Of course not. Of course not. Oh, so he didn't turn up to the weigh-in. Wow. Sam was angry. Sam was livid. 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 That's what, listen, we are living in an era where there's more CCTV than when I was a kid. Listen, when I was growing up, man, right? There were no mobile phone devices and no CCTV. So if you was into the illegal life, you was 3 times less likely to get caught than you are today. You know what I mean? I mean, like, you can't do nothing these days, man. You can't do nothing without getting seen on a camera somewhere. You know what I mean? Or someone recording. You know what I mean? Even recording your image or your phone call. Yeah, man. It's just like Sam got caught out, man. Got caught out. Souza says Okolie hugs man more than I hug my girl. Oh no. Lawrence Huggy Bear, hug only. As soon as he fights the puncher, man, I'm telling you, I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. As soon as he gets cracked with a hard shot, he's gonna be wrapping that up, bro. Wrapping that up. The Fed says Okolie is the most boring fighter today. Wow. Lisa, what happened with Okolie and Boxer? He left. He left. He left. After all that big fuss to get him over there, he left. How long did he last there? Not even a year. Barely a year. And he was out. Ghazi said Frank's got some heavy hitters. Okolie could be used for his name, maybe. Yeah. The hideout says beats about the poll. Woodley has proven himself at heavyweight. Okolie hasn't. Yeah. Yeah, but Okolie was a cruiserweight at the time, and Woodley was a full heavy. And I don't know. Sweet science. I'll tell you what changed. Woodley put a hole in a man's head. Anthony Macker says knockouts cause amnesia. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. D.R.B. Newley, Lawrence lost momentum when he left Matchroom, and Wardley was on the come up. Yes, indeed. Frank filling up Matchroom, Queensbury of ex-Matchroom, man. Bunga says Wardley has changed people's minds. Coppin O'Neill says Wardley is still very green. Oh. Yeah, Coppin had an interesting take. He said, all the people voting for Wardley, hey, listen, Coppin had a point. Like, if Okolie puts them 85-inch levers and wraps him up, I tell you what, it's going to be hard for him to get off. It's going to be hard for him to get off. I agree with Coppin. It will be hard for Okolie to get off. Yeah, man. Anthony Mack and people are calling Wardley Skull Crusher now. Wow. That's deep, man. Skull Crusher. Man. Fraser Clark said he's not retiring. But, you see, he might not retire. But that's just bravado right now. He's damaged goods. I'm not saying he can never come back. It's going to take a long time for Fraser Clark. Long time for him to come back from that. If ever. Yeah, man. Tom says because Wardley has done better than expected since, and Okolie has appeared to have gone backwards. It's a hard fight for Fabio, in my opinion. Yeah, I think it's a tough fight for Fabio. Lawrence, awkward, man. Very awkward. Wow. Yeah, man. Sam threatened to expose Regis as the Fez. Man. Fabio Skull Crusher Wardley. Yeah, is Yang still there at Queensbury? And he's got options on Derek as well. Bloody hell. Joe Joyce. Yeah, it's all changed the DW Newly. From wanting to go to Matchroom, they're all heading over to Queensbury. Did Okolie even have 3 contracted fights under Ben? 2. No, 3. 3. He had the Australian guy, David Light. Was that on? Yeah, yeah. He had that one, Chris Billion Smith, and Lukas Razanski. 3. Sylvester says Tank Davis getting scrutinized. I'll tell you what, man, he needs to get some fights. Slevin, he says, if Okolie hugging him Riyadh non-stop, I don't want to know what the Saudis will do for him. I tell you what, man, you see him and Josh Kelly. Just listen, they're not phoning back Josh Kelly to go on no Riyadh season. Okolie better not get himself ostracized, man. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, man. Big up Anthony says, leave my brethren Lawrence Okolie Big L alone, hungry bear. Or the not know that he is the closest thing we have right now to prime Lennox Lewis. Tell you what, man. Frank's going to have to be explaining his performances soon. Yeah, David Light. It's a boxer show, yes. Yeah, 3 fights on Boxer on Sky. 3 fights. Yeah. Bunga says, isn't Okolie a Saudi citizen now? He may have a free ticket. Is he? Yeah, he loves it over there, isn't it? He loves it over there. Big up Anthony with a super chat. He says, no guy tests Lawrence Okolie. Yeah, man. Big up Lawrence, man. 2-weight champion. 2-weight champion, man. 2-weight champion. You wouldn't know it with the, the reception he gets when his name is mentioned. It's like, no one likes the guy. No, why like? No one likes Okolie, man. LT, Okolie living good in Dubai. Yeah, good for him. I didn't realize he's a citizen, but good for him. LT, Boxer and Okolie partnership lasted 5 minutes. Wow. Crazy. Tell you what, Ben Shalom, he won't be too pleased. But what can he do? He did nothing with Lawrence. LT, he says Okolie's fighting style puts people off, I guess. Soldier says Twitter, always hilarious when Okolie is fighting. Wow. Huggy? My man Huggy Bear, boy. Oh, no. Lawrence versus Fabio. That'd be an interesting fight, man. It'd be an interesting fight. Definitely be an interesting fight. I don't think it'd be as one-sided, like, because Fabio, man, before he lands the killer blows, sometimes he looks a bit, out of sorts as a conventional boxer, at least. And what if Lawrence cracks him? If Lawrence could get the range and crack him with one of them leverage, them 85-inch reach, bro. That's bigger than most of the heavyweights out there. One leverage buster from Okolie. Then start tying him up, wrap him up. Wow. Crazy, man. Clark can't go, man. Big up the super chats. Anthony Mackin, big up. He says Lawrence is living every black man's dream right now, knowing that it could end any day. God bless Lawrence. No guy tests. Big L. Hey, man. I see the videos he done, the music videos. I think they were done in Saudi as well. He's living large, man. He's living large. He's living large. He's living like, hey, listen, if you've got the money, you live like the Saudi. I mean, it looks very luxurious, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Big up Lawrence, man. Big up Lawrence. But in saying that, Anthony, I mean, people don't like watching him fight. They don't like watching him fight, man. They don't like watching him fight. Sweet science. Anyone who loses to Billy and Smith ain't doing nothing at heavy. And that's the double truth. Told, he says, Okolie, when he's good, he's good. When he's bad, he's awful. He'll hug Fabio like Henry hugged Lennox. Oh, yeah. Remember, I can one day, bro. That was Come Dancing, bro. He was trying to wind Lennox in that ring. That was the madness, man. Hug. And see, he had similar length arms to Lawrence. He had them long arms, you know. Long arms of Okolie. LT, I'm pretty sure Okolie opened a cafe restaurant in Dubai. Wow. Sylvester Lawrence has power himself. Yeah, he does. He does have power. Does have a bit of power. How he lost to Billy Smith, I don't know. I wasn't prepared, but it's because of like Shane. Can't put it all on Shane. You got to give Billy Smith credit, but Shane knew a lot about Lawrence, innit? And they just got the tactics right, man. Like Shane was like an extra glove in there. Shane was screaming on that referee for Okolie's holding, and that caught up with him, man. His reputation preceded him that fight there. Yeah. And what did I say in the build-up? I broke it down and said, yo, what Billy Smith has to do is when Okolie clinches, ball out to the referee, shout, scream out. And that's what they played up on exactly what I said they needed to do. And listen, them points he lost about 2 or 3 points. That decided the fight. It literally decided the fight. Literally decided. Yep. He knew he threw away his belt that night. He knew it. He knew it. He knew it. LT, Shane and CBS was smart and had the game plan on point. Sylvester said he was holding too much. Tone said Okolie got finessed in that fight. Yeah, he got out-slicked. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. And he never got that rematch. There was I'm sure there was a rematch clause there or something, but it never manifested. Okolie versus Riakpo, a fight we never saw. Well, I tell you what, man. After watching Richard versus Billiam, he done even worse than Lawrence. Like, oh, I'm like, what is this? Man, I tell you what, man. After he let Madonna whine on him, man, I mean, she Samson did, man. I don't know. Richard was terrible. The hideouts as beats. That relegation battle analogy on Flint versus Hatton was gold. Yeah, yeah. One's fighting to stay up. Yeah, one's fighting to get up there. You know what I mean? Like Flint wants, if Flint can get a convincing victory, he should be asking, yo, Eddie, keep me on the cards, bruh. Keep me on the cards. I beat your boy twice. Yeah. Campbell better careful, man. Campbell gonna be talking to Steve Wood, VIP promotions, and Fight Zone if he's not careful. Yeah, yeah. Anthony says it's sweet science. Doesn't matter which gloves, rude boy. Jack can never give the victory to a balling like Fabio. Lawrence Power came from Ja. He can finish anyone in the heavyweight division. Anthony's on it today. He's cracking me up. Tom says Ben must have speeched Okolie out of his rematch. I thought the fight was eventful enough to warrant a rematch. Now, did you see what they were saying, man? Like Shane kept coming out saying Sky don't want to put the fight on. They didn't want to put the fight on, man. It was done. LT, I like Hatton versus Flip. Let's see what improvements Campbell has made. Who's he training with now? He got a new coach, isn't it? Because Matthew's gone. Who was he training with? Not Ben Davison. Is he with Ben Davison? Let's see. Campbell Hatton. Let's have a look. Yeah, Ben Davison. Oh, you're finished now, Flint, man. You know what I mean? My man's got Ben Davison in the corner. LT Campbell is with Davison team, not training with Ben. Sorry? So what does that mean? It says here he's in Ben Davison's gym. 3 days ago, it says Ben Davison link up. So what are you talking about, mate? He's in the Ben Davison Performance Center. Let me see. No, there's no taking pictures together. They got pictures of Ben and Campbell. Souza, did I like James the Girl? Yeah, I like James. Big up James, man. I like James. Chunky. Halsden, man, isn't it? Big up the Halsden crew. I get you now, LT. Cool. No problem. Alexander Beats. If you said Beats Fury retires, could his legacy be considered as great, like Mayweather, despite having half the amount of fights? Of course. Undisputed heavyweight champion, man. First in how many years? Of course. Of course. Sweet science. The only fight I'd favour Okolie in at heavyweight is against Baby Ting. Which one though? Miller or Anderson? Oh, or Dillian? What, Dean? Souza used to defend Mayweather back in the day. There's no defending Mayweather. The man's an all-time great. Why would I have to defend him? He's an all-time great fighter. Defend what? Defend what? All-time great fighter. There's no defending that. What defending would there be? Did you see the Chico Corrales fight, or did you see it? You didn't see that? You didn't see the check hook against Ricky? The Arturo Gatti? Lisa says amateur pedigree and 2-division undisputed is major. Of course. Of course. Usyk won't return, says Bungus. He will drop down to Bridger to add a third weight before he gets out of there. Well, why would he bother do that? What would be the point of that? Right, who's he going to fight? It'd be better off going down to Cruiser. There's more live competition there where he'd get more credit. You know what I mean? If he beat the likes of Jai, Zerdo, and Billion. Yeah, there's no one there at Bridgerweight, LT. There's no one there at all. Yeah, he did mention going to Cruiser, Guzzy. He did mention that. Souza Floyd is a very divisive character. Most either love or hate him. See, I'm not into all that love or hate. I'm just looking at the record and the skill set. There's no love or hate. Oh, I like him because he don't lose it. We spoke up for Black Lives Matter. That's two separate topics, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about skill set and resume. Yeah? Skill set and resume. But yeah, but what would the winning the Bridgerweight thing do for his legacy? Nothing. It won't do much, bro. It won't do much. It won't do much. It's a depleted weight class. The gene pool is not strong. It won't do much. If he beats Kevin Lorena for the Bridgerweight title, it's not going to do much for his legacy. Because he can't get undisputed because there's only a WBA and a WBC belt there. Well, I guess that would be undisputed then. If there's only 2 belts there, then it would be undisputed. But, I mean, like, come on, man. Not saying nothing. I mean, Lawrence Okolie just gave up that belt, bro. He just gave it up. Sylvester getting ready for the heavyweight division. Lisa Bells, Bridgerweight is not recognized by the other sanctioning bodies. Only by the WBC and I think WBA. Jai will make a name at Cruiser, and Usyk will like that challenge, in my opinion. Yeah, well, Yeah, he's got to get past Fury first. It's not an easy fight. Got to get past Fury first. It's not a walkover by any means. So we'll see how he gets on. Yeah, man. So it's Catterall and Regis. Who you guys got? One-sided points victory to Catterall. Is that where you guys are picking? Yeah, they've got a Bridgerweight belt. It was at a slightly different weight limit at first, Lisa, but I think it's around 222, 24 like the WBC. So there might be a pound in it or whatever. The hideout is going for Regis, the upset. Jack should outbox him, but Jack, 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 Jack. I don't know, Jack. Jack don't commit enough to do it thoroughly. It's always, you know what I mean, he leaves his opponent in there a little too much for me. Lisa is going. Okay, a few people going for Regis. She's going for Regis on points. Sosa is going for Regis after that Sam Jones business. There is trouble in the camp. Yeah. All right. Few people picking Urugaru. Few people picking him. Sam Jones is threatening to expose Regis's internet search history. Yeah, man. I don't know what he's going to expose. What's he going to expose, Tom? What he hasn't got none. He just felt he needed to say something. I've got something on you. Well, yeah, what? Regis was unfazed. Regis was unfazed. Sam knows he talks too much. Sam knows he talks too much. Talks too much, mate. Alexander Mayweather is a weapon. Best defensive fighter I've ever seen. Over Willie Pop and Pernell Whitaker, in his opinion. Definitely up there. Tony, go for Regis. I'm not sure what he has left, though. Hey, a lot of people are going for Regis in the chat. That's interesting. But I don't know, man. He didn't look too clever against Devin and in the fight before. Sweet science, Regis to win by another recorded conversation. Could that have an effect on Jack though? I don't know. It was strange. Where did Regis get that from? He kept it all that time, thinking that like. But there again, there's so much conversations on the internet. There's so much information just ready to get found and discovered and expose somebody. And it was Sam's time. Wow. Slevin E says Sam will be redeemed when Regis beats Jack. Oh no. Bungus, any idea what this Matchroom court case is in Japan versus Roughton? That's with that prize fighter tournament where Conway and McKenna and then all them people, and obviously Matchroom must have funded a lot of money into it, and they didn't provide the next phase of the competition. I'm guessing, yeah, it's a total mess. Kieran Conway, he was stuck in a contract with them, and he couldn't do nothing for a little while. He was stuck in a contract with them Roughton people. Crazy. Tom says, I'm sure Jack knows that Sam is a renter grab. I don't think it will affect him, in my opinion. I'm not sure if that will affect him. I'm not sure if it will. You know, Sam is a loudmouth nutter. He's that's why he's got him, because Sam, like, remember Sam in the Josh Taylor rematch? He wound up the Scottish fans was it in Edinburgh or Glasgow, wherever. He wound them up, and he done a good job. He's a big mouth, so he has his worth. You know what I mean? Like his uses, but because he's a big mouth, he can also be a liability because he blabs too much. Yeah, that's his job, is to talk. He causes controversy, and it did liven up the press conference a little, because let's keep it rose. Like Jack is just like, oh gosh, Jack bland, Jack bland, Jack is bland, Jack is bland, and all that shouldn't matter, but he's quite bland in the ring as well. You got to be exciting at least in one department. If you're going to be bland, like Daniel, let's say Daniel Dubois. If Daniel Dubois was a safety first, hole and grab and merchant, yeah, with his vocabulary, oh my lord. Yeah, that's his job. That's his job, Tom. That's his job. Nick Ball, perfect example. Yeah, Jack is dull. Dull as dishwater. Dull, he's dull. He's dull. He's dull. Good boxer, but dull. Souza said Nick Ball, perfect example. Yeah, Nick's not exactly Mr. Talky, but in the ring, you know what I mean, he makes up for it. He makes up for it. Yeah. It's got to be one of the two. See, Tyson Fury, well, now Tyson's had some exciting fights, but he's had some bore fests as well. Alexander, Catterall decision, 7-5 tight fight. Anthony Mack and Jack Catterall is arguably the most talented British boxer today. Oh, that's a bold statement, Anthony. It's a bold statement. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow, innit? We'll see tomorrow. This is arguably his best fight. That and Josh Taylor, obviously. We'll see. Souza says, sad state of affairs if that's true. Fall from grace. Who's that for? All right. Let's go look some news. I've got to go to bed and got to get up early, man. The man's gonna ring up the bell early. Oh, yeah, dude, man. You know, it is what it is, man. I tell you what, man. Let him bring his tools up. There you go, work. I'm going back to kit, mate. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. I'm going back to kit me old son. I mean, 7:30, 8 o'clock, or whatever that. Man, I blood Saturday morning. Dennis Pennis, he's still around. No, man, do not bring him back. Do not bring him back. That guy was an idiot. He's probably still doing his thing somewhere. I'm in Dubai with a whole lot of Arabs. You chain. Whole lot of carrots. The bling rap, boy. What the bling rap? He rhymed Arab with carrots and Arabs and carrots. Go on, yeah, Nah, I get copyrighted if I play it. I can't do that. Can't play that. The only man pushing Jack for that spat is Lawrence right now. That spot, the boring spot. Oh, I've got to go to bed, people. Because I can't kind of just wake up when the bell rings. I've got to be up before them. You know what I'm saying? I need to get the kitchen sorted out. So it's got to be done. What's the time? 1:45. Yeah. Got to bring this to a close, man. I'm gonna do a live tomorrow though. So join me for the live tomorrow. Bungus, Dennis Pennis guy is super famous now. He was annoying. I didn't like him. He was annoying. Say something stupid to the actors and the singers. Fucking clown. Yeah, I'm doing a live for Catterall. Doing a live for Catterall tomorrow. Catterall and Regis. Peace.